Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Movie Rant, Matt, and...
Courtney, what's up, guys?
Hey, we saw...
Avengers Endgame.
We did it. Avengers Endgame, we did it. You saw the thumbnail. You know why you're here. You know what you're doing.
If you haven't seen the film...
Stop.
Don't watch
Stop now.
this review.
This is straight recap.
Spoilers.
All over the place. Just
like mega spoilers.
Avengers Endgame, or Avengers After the Snap. No? Okay. 3 hours and like 1 minute, 2 minutes. So freaking amazing. We both really enjoyed it. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I'm just gonna go through the movie, and then we're just gonna kind of recap it at the end.
Hold on to your butts.
One of the things the film does well, which really excels in all the ways, is it is a very human story in a lot of ways in these like fantastical premises. So you have Hawkeye with his family. Oh hey, PB, like yeah, who puts mayonnaise on a hot dog? Like communist. Like this whole thing, they disappear, and he's like, dude, what? And then he obviously ends up going off the rails, murdering a bunch of people.
A bunch of bad guys, not just people.
Bad guys aren't people.
I don't really feel bad about the cartels or
We're gonna
the
do.
Yakuza getting killed.
We're gonna do a Boondock Saints review, and you're gonna love it.
Do you possess the Constitution?
No. So just making it real. I love that whole thing. Then we did the first 10 minutes of just like boom, boom, boom. We got Tony talking to the little helmet.
Hey, Pepper. It's cold in here. So luckily I buy a lot of my own product. You can get it at Claus Studios, CLAUS Studios.com. It's so soft. I promised no more surprises, but I didn't promise blatant marketing. I just want to say I'm sorry for some things. I'm so sorry. I told you kombucha was made from old fermented yoga mats. That came from a place of hurt, and I hope you know I didn't mean it. Also, delete that file on the desktop that says 2007 tax returns. Don't open it, just delete it. I don't really have any regrets, besides obviously Iron Man 2. Pepper, I wish this moment just had a little bit more emotional weight. You know, like maybe if I would have had a talk with my father and just had some closure, I feel like that would have been great. Oh well, I guess we'll have to wait another 2 hours. I miss you. I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm just gonna close my eyes a little bit. And, what? It's just my iPhone. It was just my iPhone. I don't know why I did that.
Captain Marvel saves Tony Stark. And then, for the record, Captain Marvel is Green Lantern. Prove me wrong.
No.
Prove me wrong.
They're both part of a corps. They were both test pilots. Like, this is a blatant ripoff.
They're
She's
both in
not
corps.
Green
They
Lantern.
both like.
She's similar.
Blatant.
Ah! They kill Thanos.
Tony's very ill.
Well, Tony's very ill. Has his freak out moment, which was solid.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
That was hardcore and great and amazing. And then they find him and they kill Thanos. Thanos is so badass in this movie, he has to die twice. That's how epic this was. Thor comes in, Stormbringer, boom, goes for the head.
Get the sword out, I want to cut his head off.
Giving closure to that whole thing. Fractured ego is not mended. And we go to super dad bod Asgard XL Thor. Just like, what kind of beer is in the ship? Epic moment for product placement for what beer was in the ship, and they didn't take it, and I respect you for that. I like he didn't tell me what beer. I like that. Thank you, Mark. And we jumped 5 years in the future, which I did not expect.
Great Scott!
Where it's
Yeah.
like, this is not what I was
Yeah, no.
This-
I don't know. I also wasn't expecting Thanos to get his head cut off so easily either. I
Right.
don't know.
They did real thing up. Boom, this has got you. It's like, whoa, is this the move? What? How did...
What just happened?
In the trailers, I feel like, what? Time travel. There we go. So I love, again, being very human. Scarlett Johansson's character, Black Widow, has some of these great moments. And again, spoiler full, she dies.
No! God, please, no! No!
But her and I think Paul Rudd are some of the best just kind of vehicles of exposition throughout the whole thing. She has this whole line where it's just like, hey, I get emails from a raccoon, like nothing is ridiculous. And so it allows you to have these like insane epic battles among crazy fictitious characters, and then just real moments where like Thor is talking to his mother, and he's like weeping because like she's about to die, and he experienced loss, and all we saw was in the movie. If he's a normal guy, he'd feel that. Or Tony Stark with his father having this conversation with him, he never got to have.
Right.
You know, and then just even to an extent, Chris Evans, Captain America, seeing was it Peggy Carter? Right? Again, just through the one like
I think that's her name.
a lot of the ones that die basically have these closure moments, which is beautiful, which is just like so stupid great. Then you jump to like the time heist, and we both had not seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, which
Yeah, so we really didn't understand like where he was. We
Our
thought
bad.
he disappeared.
our bad. That was our bad, yo.
Not really.
And
I think it was fine. He
Yeah.
explained it where he was
yeah,
just fine.
We really did okay. Again, another shining moment of the film. I had seen almost all except for that one. She had maybe missed a few here and there. I was like, "Yay!" Like in the elevator scene where Captain America's just like, "Hail Hydra," and they're like, "Oh, because I was watching S.H.I.E.L.D. at the time, and then the Winter Soldier came out, and she was just like, "This is still really fun," and she was just there. It's approachable and inviting and palpable for anybody who just loves cinema. And if you're a crazy hyper nerd, there's a ton of fan service, and we
Sure.
really, yeah, it's a perfect blend of the thing.
But also, I don't think you need to have seen every single movie leading up. If you've seen all the Avenger movies, you're solid.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good thing as well. So we jump into this time heist concept. Ant-Man, again, being a vehicle of exposition, does this whole thing, quantum realm, blah blah blah, jumping around, super great. I love the like popping around in the suit,
Oh yeah,
which was really
aged.
that was great. Like babies, like baby me or old me or maybe just me peed in my suit. This happened. Like I love that.
You are really good.
He was so great. And then we start doing those things. The whole like beautiful mind like yarn strings out to like, oh, there were 3 stones in here, and like having each character teach the other characters about their experience with the stones. While also like bringing in the audience to be like, this is what we're about to do. Genius. And then again, I know this was all part of phase 1 or whatever for Marvel. Like, dude, that was incredibly smart. If you did not shoehorn some of those concepts in and you knew all those things were happening at the same time, that's amazing.
Like the timelines of like when the movies came out were really good.
So insanely impressive. Like, I literally has never been done before in cinematic history. You did it. So we do the time heist thing. That's amazing. Thanos becomes aware because
Nebula.
is on the wrong Wi-Fi. Oh, right, what are you gonna do? You gotta
I
delete
wasn't expecting that.
delete your cookies.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, no, I didn't really see that coming either. That's something I didn't see.
Yeah.
So that was unique, and then we kind of come back, and epic fights, all the things. Dude, they effed up that Avengers compound hard. That was gnarly. Just like, and yet everybody lives, which was sure whatever. And then it was just epic. I think I just want to say some of the best moments. I thought we'll do like Captain America and Iron Man because they both died. Captain America
didn't die.
I mean, of old age eventually at the end.
You're my boy, Blue!
That's the
He's
end
not
of his story arc.
dead. It's the end of his story arc, but he's not dead.
He hands off his shield to the Falcon. You're right.
You're annoying.
How dare you? So, what are some of his best moments?
The America's ass moment.
That was pretty great. The whole
Him
America's ass.
fighting himself.
Yeah, he's like, I could do this all day.
Yeah, I get.
You really think you stand a chance against an A-lister, bro?
Yeah, just like it's hearing how douchey it sounds like coming out of his own mouth. He's like, oh god, okay. I love it. And dude, Thor getting the hammer, Thor being worthy was epic. That was amazing. And he just goes like,
Captain America being worthy is what he means.
Captain America being worthy is amazing and so stupid.
And Thor knew it. He goes, I
Epic.
knew it.
Yeah, and then even the moment where like he gets Stormbringer and Thor gets Mjolnir or whatever, and they no, you get the small one.
You get the small
yeah,
one.
it's just like so good, oh, so freaking good. And that kind of ended with this like beautiful shot with like, you know, Thanos is kicking the shit out of him and his shield's shattered. He knows saying, I could do this all day, sounds terrible.
Shield broke like that, but then again, I mean, Thanos is an alien. I don't know what his
You know,
sword thingy is made out of.
he had an upgrade. I don't even know. Level 2 super sword. And yeah, so and then that epic just wallpaper shot of like him and like the army and Thanos was so stupid. And then the gates opened and epic. Just from there, it was just like a spectacle of insanity.
Everybody returning.
Oh, so good chills. The Spider-Man. This feels nice. Okay, yeah, this feels nice. Yeah. Tony basically losing a child he never had and then eventually gaining a child that he eventually loses. It's just like, oh! Bah, bah. Which brings us to Tony Stark. Tony's best stuff.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Old school methods.
He was great. I think his character was just
Figuring
kind of
out the time loop.
Figuring out the time loop and just like,
And moments with his daughter.
Pepper Potts is a real G. Teaching his daughter the word shit. No, that's mommy's word. She coined that. And like, she loves me like 3,000. Like that whole thing. Like, go to sleep or I'll sell all your toys. That whole stuff was like so good. Like, I love it. And then him and Doctor Strange is just like, so how's this gonna work? And he's like, there's one way. Like, if I tell you, it's not gonna happen. And I love that. Yeah, definitely. It was just.
I love Doctor Strange.
It was
He's
great.
one of my favorites. But
Benedict
it could be
Cumberbatch.
because I love Benedict Cumberbatch.
He's great. I mean, again, he's basically Sherlock playing Doctor Strange, playing everything else. But it was
Okay.
it was great.
I'm not complaining.
He's amazing. Benedict Cumberbatch is fantastic, so that was great. Really, the last things towards the end, I love Spider-Man's like kill mode thing. That was super cool.
Oh, where the spider legs came out.
Yeah, just crazy. I love obviously the uniting of all the female characters, blazing a trail like a flying V for Captain Marvel. That was awesome and just epic. I love Scarlet Witch's battle with Thanos. Just like he's like, I don't even know you, and she's just like, oh, you will, and she kicks the shit out of him, which was awesome. And then
Seriously
yeah,
though, like
that was yeah. You killed my boyfriend, the love of my life. I'm gonna destroy you.
I must break you.
And that was just epic. And then ultimately, yeah, the snap at the end. I loved for Tony Stark / Iron Man's arc to end with the one line that basically created the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I am Iron Man.
To that to be his response to I am inevitable. Just boom, just so strong, amazing, so stupid. Oh my god, love that. So there's what's in your lap? What is that?
A Build-A-Bear. For my shoulder.
Great rocket moment where I literally thought you were Build-A-Bear. It's like maybe I am.
Maybe I am. I don't know what it is,
I was like,
but maybe I am.
That's dark. I don't even know. Whoa.
When Tony was flipping out.
Yeah, that was great. There were just great moments all throughout that just really shined. I think some of the biggest ones were with Iron Man, Captain America, because it's their last films.
Mm-hmm.
And it just leaves so much left. I can't wait for Far From Home, the new Spider-Man film. I know there's going to be some more other goodies in the pipeline, plus a bunch of new concepts that they're going to bring for the next phase. So
I heard Iron Man's actually in that, so
yeah,
that movie may take place before this one.
Fun fact, what's his Punisher? Brain hurts. He's great. John Bernthal helped Tom Holland do his line readings to get the role for Spider-Man. So Punisher helped Spider-Man become Spider-Man. That was epic.
That's
Fun fact.
fun fact, we share a birthday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys do. Yeah. Also a fun fact. So bring it all in. What you got, Marvels? Avengers Endgame. Phenomenal. Thought it was great. Approachable for every single person. It is made for theaters. Theaters were built for this movie. Like, see it in a theater if you
Definitely.
can. I want to see it again. Worth the 3 hours, absolutely. There is no sting, which is crazy, but it's also like, hey, this is the end of this arc of our storytelling. Hope you enjoyed that. There's more to come. Like, I really appreciated that.
Mm-hmm.
That was super
that
cool.
There was no scene after the card scene.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Just like, dude, that's end
But
game.
that's where you know that it's like the legit, we're done with this.
Yeah, maybe the only true opportunity was Taylor Swift's Endgame to be the opening credit song. Maybe that was a lost opportunity. What? Why are you? It's your alarm. I don't even know. So, yeah, there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. This is our first real recap review / back. So let us know what you thought, and we will talk to you later. Bye.
Taylor Swift, really?
Yeah, it is.